Hi everybody, hope everyone is staying safe and doing well. This is Dimple here again, welcoming you all back to my next session on my Android Framework Components tutorial. Today we will be looking into most important topic, that is Android memory management. Every application developer need to have knowledge on Android memory. How is it handled? How is it organized? So that all the required apps are running as expected and they run without any unpredicted behavior. So even as a framework developer, we have to know what exactly happens on a device when it goes low on memory. Sorry. So today I'll be telling you all what is KSWAP-D as well as low memory killer. What are these two concepts in Android? Before that, we'll see how memory is organized on Android device. So this is physical memory on the device. Physical memory on device is organized into pages and each page will be typically around 4 kilobytes. So in my next slide, you all can see there are three different types of pages: used pages, cached pages, as well as free pages. Used pages are the ones which are actively being used. That means actively being used by processes. Some or the other process are using this memory. So all the orange color ones, these are occupied by the processes which are currently executing. Next, what are these cached pages? So these cached pages are used by Android processes, but the data they contain is also there on device storage. So even though these processes are running in memory, they have a backup on the device storage. That is the meaning of cached pages. So even if we reclaim memory, or even if we get back the memory from this cached pages, the data will not be lost as there is a backup on the device storage. So whenever we need this, memory can be reclaimed. And free pages, as you all guessed it, memory not currently being used, it is free, other processes can occupy this memory. So here is a snapshot which shows a graph of used processes cached used memory, cached memory, as well as free memory. So you all can see there are used memory is more. That means the number of applications being run are more, being used by the user are more. And this yellow line is the cached memory, and we can see there is very little amount of free memory left on your Android device. So using lots of different application, what happens is your free memory will be reduced, right? The more and more you use, your free memory will be reduced. Free memory will be reduced. That time KSWAP daemon kicks in. So KSWAP daemon, okay, that will decide one KSWAP-D threshold. Whenever free memory falls below that threshold, KSWAP-D just kicks in. Here we can see this white dotted line is KSWAP-D threshold. We can see that whenever here at this point free memory is coming, is meeting that white color line, that is the KSWAP-D threshold, and that time this KSWAP-D daemon kicks in. So what does this KSWAP daemon does to claim more memory is that it will start freeing cache memory, whatever cache memory is there. So as I already told, cached memory can be reclaimed whenever needed. So it will start freeing cache memory. Then the number of cached pages start to reduce as KSWAP-D starts to reclaim them, correct, right? That time what happens, low memory killer will kick in. So low memory killer will define a threshold called LMK threshold. When the cached memory, when this KSWAP-D starts freeing the cache memory, and when the cache memory falls below LMK, see here at this point we can see it is falling below LMK, that time low memory killer will kick in. So what does this low memory killer do? It just wants memory, right? what it will do, it will start killing the processes one by one. So when a process is killed, all of its memory, whatever memory the process was using, will be reclaimed. That is the reason why LMK starts killing all the processes one by one to reclaim memory. This is a very bad state, right? For example, if user is using some very important application which he is caring about, what happens? Low memory killer will kill that application when there is no memory in the device. So it will just abruptly go on killing the processes. Okay, so this is very bad state. It is something very unhappy to be unhappy about, because we have to always write application in such a way it will not utilize more memory, because low memory killer should not kill the processes. Every process is important to us. Now there is a order in which low memory killer will kill the processes, so that I will tell you all in my next tutorial. So in today's session, what I wanted to convey is how memory is organized as pages, and the three different types of memory: used, cache, as well as free. And I told you all what is K-swap daemon as well as LMK threshold, what this low memory killer will do to reclaim the memory. So in my next class, in my next tutorial, I'll be telling you all the priority order in which LMK starts killing all the processes. Until then, see you all in my next tutorial. Take care. Bye. Stay safe.